Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority, public comments on unscheduled matters only. Are there any requests to speak?
Yes, we have 5 requests to speak.
Okay, just a reminder, you're going to get 3 minutes. This is for unscheduled matters only, so unfortunately, those of us up here on the dais will not be able to make any comments or respond to you. We could only listen and potentially follow up in the future. Go ahead and...
And just for those that are new, the board up here on your left will show your speaker time that is left. It counts down from 3 minutes. With that, our first speaker is Katy Wright.
Welcome back, Katy.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members. Talk about pivoting. I've talked quite a few times about the honor I was given a couple years ago to be the inaugural artist on the Fountain Valley Community Foundation's Art on a Box program. It's not funded by taxpayers, it's funded by the Community Foundation. And I have been encouraging people to submit their art, and it hasn't really happened. And I've spoken with people on the foundation committee and the board of directors, and it turns out there's not really a person. There is someone assigned who gets the emails and is supervising the program, but there's no one really campaigning for it. And it doesn't really have funding, which is understandable. I mean, the Community Foundation does a lot of very important work, and it's not a high priority, and I get that, I understand that. But when I signed the contract to have my art placed on the utility box at Brookhurst and Edinger, I'm not bragging much, I did sign an agreement that I would help seek sponsorship. I would help seek artists to contribute art to continue the program. There were 24 boxes originally approved to be used. And props to Cheryl Brothers, she was a big part of getting this whole thing up and running. And it's sort of stagnant, and it's no one's fault. There's no villain here. So I have a passionate desire to see everyone's art on these boxes, including my own if need be. And I have a passionate list, a wish list of boxes and art that would be a perfect project and fit for the city. So I've created a 501c3 charity of my own, the name of the charity, which has been approved by the feds. I have an EIN. I can issue tax-deductible receipts to anyone who donates. It's actually called Art on a Box. I have a website that is not really developed yet called artonabox.org if anyone's interested in looking it up. To that end, I have a meeting. I want to invite everyone who's interested in knowing more about this, Tuesday, April 23rd at the Senior Center, where you're doing your coffee with the mayor. Same building, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. It's the Tuesday after the next city council meeting. And I invite anyone to come along and become a member of the Art on a Box organization, and we'll develop committees and possibly recruit a board of directors, which is something that we need to really get going. So please do some art. It doesn't have to be 2D. It can be photographs of 3D art. The sky's the limit on what we can do. So with that in mind, please come and visit. Come and sign up on the clipboard and say, hey, yeah, I want to do this. We have a definite need for anyone with Photoshop skills, because when we go to the printer, because Fountain Valley, their boxes have to have a vinyl wrap, a lot of Photoshop is required, and I'm not too good at it yet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Katy. Next speaker.
Evan Jorgensen.